So, welcome back to the briefing room. Today we're looking at a fascinating new report from the DAIS, which is a think tank in Canada I quite like. It's called Adoption Ready, and its message is clear. Canada's public service is highly vulnerable to AI. So here's the headline. 74% of public sector workers are exposed to AI, compared to just 56 in the general workforce. That's a huge gap, and it makes sense. So government is mainly knowledge workers, whereas the general economy is much more diverse. Within government, there's also differences. So the federal government is much more vulnerable than, say, municipal government, which has more frontline workers. So what does this all mean? It means that government workers are at much greater risk of AI disruption than almost anyone else. Unless we act, this disruption could hit hard and have real implications for everyday people in terms of the effectiveness of government to get stuff done. So the report has 6 recommendations. Number 1, that government should be publishing clear, plain language AI adoption strategies so that everybody knows how government will be approaching the adoption of AI within its workforce. Second, give employees license and guardrails to safely experiment with AI. There's going to be a learning curve. What AI is now is going to be different than what it is going to be in 6 months, a year from now. So we need to have spaces where employees can learn with AI. And this is particularly hard because AI deals with data, and the government is, for good reason, very nervous around doing anything outside the box with AI, with data. So figure out what are these sandboxes that public servants can play in. 3, identify some quick wins, some low-hanging fruit that really shows how AI can be adopted within government. 4, invest in AI literacy for the whole entire workforce. AI is not everybody's job, but that involves some level of knowledge and awareness of how AI works, its risks, its opportunities, when to use it, when not to use it. 5, realign job classifications and support workers as roles shift and disappear. This is going to be changing what work looks like within the government. Changing the structure to enable that and support that change will be really important. And 6, finally, develop sort of long-term strategies to manage workforce transition at scale. AI is going to change the way the economy looks, inside and outside of government. How do we be intentional about that strategy of how we move people into this new economy? So this is both terrifying but exciting as well. And in short, we can't wait and see how this works with AI. With nearly a quarter of government jobs exposed to AI, Canada needs to have a strategy that's proactive, transparent, and people-centered. Otherwise, disruption will define us, instead of us shaping the change. Well, thanks for tuning in. I will link to the full report below, and see you next time in the briefing room.